Good freaking McMorning. I'm actually riding in the morning for once in a very long while. Last time I rode in the morning, it was cold, and now it's actually hot because the weather is bipolar in Kansas and can't make up its mind. Tag. I'm in Town Center Plaza's parking lot, and the reason this is of significance is because I am, in one fashion or another, answering a common request, which is, Walter, why come you don't have a Kansas mini-meet? Well, I'm going to be here on May 20th because car show. So while it's not officially my meet, there's a meet going on that I'm going to be at, and you're obviously welcome to come. So here at Town Center Plaza, I'll have that in the description, but I'll be here, so you can come out and see me that day. Ta-da! Speaking of mini meets, there is still going to be the Colorado mini meet. I'm going to be in Colorado on May 16th, and the information for that will also be in the description. I'm not going to be on my bike for either meet. I'm going to be on my Jeep for both of them, and it doesn't matter what you bring. You can walk there, you could Uber there, you can have a scooter, it doesn't matter. Just show up and say hi. So last weekend I was in Atlanta for a couple days for Chase on Two Wheels' wedding, and right now he's on a honeymoon, enjoying life, not alone. No, it was good because I stayed with Dan, my buddy, and we were just there for a couple days messing around, and we did the wedding, and there's gonna be a video of that. I'm sure that's come out already for whatever Wednesday. That was really fun. But when I was gone, man, I wasn't gonna talk about it, but I keep getting reminded of it, and it's annoying because it's just, I don't understand it. The most annoying things to me are the things that I don't understand. Maybe I should know the answer to, but I can't find it. Those things annoy me. So after I got back from Atlanta, went into my parking garage where my McJeep and my McBike are, and I saw something odd. On top of my Jeep there was a bag full of trash on top of my Jeep, just sitting up there. It was like a little, I was like a Sonic bag or something, a little restaurant bag, and just had wrapped up trash in it, just sitting on top of my Jeep. So I thought, okay, someone thinks that they're a comedian because, you know, littering is always hilarious. Walking right past it to go back into my apartment, and then right next to it, my bike, I looked up, what's that? There was another bag of trash next to my bike. And I don't know if I'm overanalyzing this, but I'm like, why would you put, you have to put the trash on top of the Jeep, but then put the trash on the bike? No, next to the bike. That'll screw with them. I mean, I don't think it was on the seat and fell off, but there was another bag of trash just like it next to my bike in my space. Now that, okay, all right, whatever. Someone just thinks that they're having fun or they're lazy, I don't know. But then they're looking at me talk to myself. Oh, hi, I'm busy. So anyway, I looked at my bike. I'm like, what's this stuff? I just washed it before I left. There was like lots of spots on it, like it was filth. Like what? It looked like someone spit a soda on my bike or something, because there's still some of it here, but there were all these sticky, syrupy spots all over it, and I tried wiping it with detailer, and you know, it's just like glue. Not glue, but you know, it's hard to get off. It needs water. There's still some of it, like it's just sprayed. It makes no sense. I'm looking around like there's no soap dispense. I don't know. Someone just, I'm like, okay, someone specifically targeted my bike for some reason and decided that it would be a good idea to just vandalize it. And that made me sad for one small reason. I moved to that spot recently, and when I moved there in the garage, I was like, I really want to put a camera here because I love my cameras, but I could not find a way to get a camera in that spot. I thought, nah, it'll be okay because, you know, why would anyone want to mess with me? Because that's my rule. When you're not recording, something will happen. And so, because I couldn't get a camera in my spot, that's what happened. It's not a big deal. Like, one of the reasons I want to talk about it, I was like, whatever. I mean, my stuff wasn't damaged. I don't care. It was kind of inconvenience. I picked up their trash and threw it away, and I wiped my bike down. But, you know, it's the why. Anyway, that's the end of that. Mother of God. It's hot. How hot is it? I don't know. 80 already? It's noon now. It's 80 degrees. Come on. That's why I'm not wearing my full get-up. I usually wear a hoodie underneath. I'm not wearing a hoodie. Usually have my backpack. I don't have that. Normally I have jeans and knee pads, but I'm just wearing riding pants and no knee pads, trying to cut down on the armament. Oh, Quick Trip, you glorious amalgamation of steel and love. I can't wait to park inside of you. Someone pulled right in front of me in my Jeep today. Yeah, that stuff happens, but I was laying like this and the car over there not going, you know, quite that slow, was kind of maintaining, and then just started to pull into my lane, and they were going to hit me, but I just hit the brakes and I went back and they got in. And I think a normal person would have honked and done whatever. I just hit the brakes and, you know, like, well, I avoided an accident and I'm gonna move on with my life, which is fine. I like moving on, but it's in situations like that where I'm just like, I'm too nice. I should have at least honked to let them know the error of their ways. Sometimes I worry, like, what would happen if that person was pulling in front of me and I hit the horn and then they freaked out and they crashed? Well, technically it's your fault, I think, but I don't want to hurt anybody, regardless of whose fault it is. And my mentality is honking isn't going to do anything to change anything. I still have to hit the brakes, and honking isn't going to turn him into, oh, a better driver. It doesn't work that way, so I don't know. But hey, you know what? Could have been an honest mistake, because we all make mistakes. Seriously, you can't judge someone for one bad move. I think that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, I don't want to see someone do something stupid on the road, regardless of whether it's intentional or not, or like putting stuff on my Jeep. I mean, you can't judge a person that way. I complained about their driving, but I'm never going to say that person's a bad person. I don't want to be like that. I'll make fun of someone for making a mistake, but I'm not going to chase them down and yell at them. It's like, that's not going to change anything. It's not going to make anything better. I'm just trying to explain my mentality because I'm thinking about it, so I'm saying it. This is finally Friday 100. I literally just remembered that. I was aware of that last week, that was going to be, but I forgot. This is finally Friday 100, which is quite the milestone. So a couple things. One, wow. Just wow. First of all, thank you guys for watching 100 of these. I can't believe that. Every once in a while, and I finally Friday, I'll bring it up, like, what? You guys just listen to me talk? That's ridiculous. But hey, do you know what? If you guys like listening to me talk, I like talking when I drive. So that works out for both of us. So thank you so much. Finally Friday is when I talk to you guys. Moto Mondays when I'm doing my own thing. But talking to you guys is fun. So thank you for letting me do that. Now, while this isn't completely related to Finally Friday 100, as a fact, I only had 1 week off last year, with the exception of my crash. I had 1 week off, but that was because my computer broke. Other than that, I've done Finally Friday every single week, and again, with the exception of me crashing. So I thought now might be a good time to take, what's the word? A hiatus? A hiatus, yes. Anyway, so I'm gonna be spending the week with family and friends, and I'm going to take an intentional week off, which kind of hurts, because there have been some times where I just want to take a break, but I'm like, no, I want to make sure there's something for everybody every week. But I'm not trying to pat myself on the back too much. I like to think I've earned it, and aside from that, I'm really squeezed for time because I'm traveling a lot this month, so trying to do all the videos while I'm gone is making it hard. So, do not cry. YouTube is a big place. But there will not be a Moto Monday or Finally Friday next week. But there will be 2 mini-meets during that week, because I just can't step away from the internet that much. And I'll probably still be posting to Instagram and Story, Instagram Live, which is where I do most of my stuff besides YouTube. So again, if you want to meet me this week in Colorado or Kansas, the information for those mini-meets will be in the description. You know what? Do me a favor. I usually just make up everything in Finally Friday as I'm writing, but do me a favor and write in the comments what you'd like me to talk about next time on Finally Friday. Some specific topic I can spiel about, because I want to hear from you and I think it'd be fun. So that's it. I'm going away. Once more, follow me on Instagram to see stuff for the week. Come to the mini-meets if you can. No videos next week. And thank you guys so much for 100 McFrickin' Finally Fridays. And let's see if we get to 100 more. Thank you guys. Have a great week. Have fun on YouTube. Bye.